What is going on, guys? Skits here, back with yet another short and sweet guide prospecting video for World of Warcraft Legion. Update on myself, what I've been doing. I've been busy with wedding season, also a lot of standstill in World of Warcraft at the moment. That's going to change. We have 2 weeks until Tomb drops, and with that being said, new content, all new stuff to cover. A lot of people will come back to the game that kind of put it on ice for the artifact power and artifact knowledge and the level cap, all that kind of stuff. They will be back. They will at least try out Tomb. If they don't like it, they'll leave. You guys know the drill. But with that being said, guys, there's a lot of juicy things going on. Number one, there is the Reinforced Reigns is the buff you get in the Broken Shore at the moment, and that is going to allow you to farm or interact with objects, quest items, herbs, Felslate, Laystone while you're mounted. So if you're on NA right now, make sure you take advantage of this. There's going to be a lot of Felslate, a lot of Laystone, a lot of just gathering materials on the auction house for a little bit cheaper and or more of them. There's going to be an abundance of them because of, again, the Reinforced Reigns. Everybody is out there farming for their new class mount, and in the meantime, they are picking up a lot of Felslate. So what are we doing today? I'm going to mass prospect 1,500 rounds of Felslate. So what is that equal to? 30,000 individual Felslate. I averaged about 27 gold per Felslate. So that came out to about 810,000 gold, which is almost, 7.5, probably like 7 months of game time I'm about to mass prospect, and then we'll go over at the end the results, what I'm planning to do with the gems, the gem chips, all that kind of good stuff, and then we will go from there. So sit back, relax. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. A lot of WoW content coming out again as we get back into new content. So sit back, relax. I'm going to pop all of my healing cooldowns for superstitious reasons, and then we are going to crank out 30,000 Felslate. Let's jump right into it, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, let's jump into the results. I was going to do it after I mass prospected everything, but 49 minutes later, not really, but it seemed like an eternity. I had to speed up the video for your guys' sake, and I'm going to go over the results, the pricing, what I'm doing with all of this, and what my plans are with everything that we landed from this mass prospect. So again, guys, to start this off, we invested around 810,000 gold. We mass prospected 30,000 Felslate at an average of 27 gold per Felslate, and this is what we got after everything was said and done. So after the mass prospect was complete, you guys can pause the end of the video to actually see these numbers. We landed on 217 Dawnlights, 129 Pandemonites, 244 Maelstrom Sapphires, 179 Shadow Rubies, 303 Eye of Prophecies, 113 Fury Stones, and let's move into the lower tier items. So we got over 6.8k gem chips, 1.5k Sky Stones, 1.1k Chaotic Spinels, 1.8k Queen's Opal, 2.1k Deep Ambers, and 2.1k Azunites. So what are we doing with everything? I priced all this stuff out just so you could see how easy it is to make gold with mass prospecting when you pick up Felslate at a great price. So with the 217 Dawnlights, I'm going to lowball all of these numbers for you just to show you the power of mass prospecting and jewel crafting. So 219 Dawnlights, I am going to cut those with bloods and sit on them till Tomb is released. I might sell, 20, 30 now at a decent price because Felslate is so cheap, but just lowballing it, 217 Dawnlights I'm crafting with a blood, roughly 1,500 gold, 1,500 gold per Dawnlight. That's giving me 325,000 gold, guys. 325,000 gold. 325,500. So a little bit over 325,000 gold just on our Dawnlights, guys, when we cut those. Pandemonites, we got 129 of those, like I said. We are going to sell those raw. I lowballed those at just a brief 2k per. That's going to equal 258,000. Our Maelstrom Sapphires and our Eye of Prophecy, I'm not even including in this mass prospecting in our gold count, because I do not like to waste my bloods, because they are so rare at the moment on the versatile Maelstrom Sapphires and the deadly Eye of Prophecy. So for the sake of the video right now, I'm going to leave both of those out, and we'll go over some of the lesser items at the end of the video, and I'll show you what I kind of do with those. So Maelstrom Sapphires and Eye of Prophecy, we got 244 Sapphires and 303 Eye of the Prophecies. So without those in there, these are the numbers. 179 Shadow Rubies. I'm going to cut those, and again, I'm going to lowball that at 1,500 gold per Masterful Shadow Ruby. That gives us 268,000 gold 500, and then 113 Fury Stones, guys. That's going to give us, we're selling those raw, 169,500, so 169,000 gold 500 off the Fury Stones. The Pandemonite, the Fury Stones, I sell raw, because currently Saber's Eyes are needed not only for the gear in progression, but some of the class mounts. I think Warlocks and Paladins, they need some of these items. So Pandemonite, Fury Stone, I'm selling raw. Quick Dawn Lights, Masterful Shadow Rubies, I'm cranking out with my bloods. So just off of Quick Dawn Lights, raw Pandemonites, Masterful Shadow Rubies, and Fury Stones, we're looking at a total of 1,021,500 gold, guys. Just not even including our Sapphires and our deadly Eye of Prophecies, or regular Eye of Prophecies. So that's 303 plus 244 in raw gems. That's over, what is that, 547 raw gems that we're not even including in our gold count, and we can find something to do with those to make even more gold. So I'm just letting you guys know the power of this just off the Dawn Lights, off the Pandemonites, off the Shadow Rubies and Fury Stones. We already made our gold back plus about 200k. So, and that's lowballing the prices, guys. Remember that. That's lowballing everything that we are selling right now at the moment. So we got 6.8k gem chips, 150%. If you are not making the rank 3 Nightborn Delicacy Platter with these, you need to be. The crafting reagents, the consumables, everything is going to skyrocket from here until Tomb is released. Everybody's coming back to the game, raiders, all that kind of good stuff. So make sure you guys are cooking rank 3 with your gem chips. The Nightborn Delicacy Platters, I think they take 10 gem chips per craft, but at rank 3 they give you a lot more. And if you don't have rank 3, find one of your guildies or your buddies with that and crank out some Nightborn Delicacy Platters. All of the gems that are the green gems, right? The Sky Stones, the Spinels, the Queen's Opals, the Deep Ambers, the Azunite. You can do multiple things with this. You can craft rings and necks, you can obliterate them, or I have a video out of what I did previously when Legion first dropped. If you guys didn't know, if you craft a Sky Stone or craft a Queen's Opal into the equivalent gem, right? You can then, one crafted gem equals one Obliterum Ash 100%. So if you had a lot of time on your hands and you had a bunch of just these trash gems, you can put a movie on and just spam Obliterate, right, at your Obliterum Forge, and you can prep all of your Obliterum Ash in your Obliterum for the release of Tomb. And if prices go up, great, let them go. But if they don't, you guys can still get rid of them at, 1,000 gold per, or whatever your realm is sitting at for your Obliterum. So there's a lot of different options you can do with the gem chips, with the Maelstrom Sapphires, the Eye of Prophecies, all that kind of good stuff. You have to check the market. And with that being said, guys, my market, my auction house could be so jacked up that your versatile Maelstrom Sapphires, your deadly Eye of Prophecies, all those could be selling for great gold. What if the deadly Eye of Prophecy were selling for 1,500 gold, and we factor in 303 deadly Eye of Prophecies cut into our gold count? It's just going to get better from here on out. So I hope you guys can see the power of mass prospecting, but it starts at getting all of the Felslate at a decent price to start. Another common question I get is, what do you pay for laystone? I don't pay anything for laystone. I don't mass prospect it. I don't even look at it. I don't even touch it. I don't even speak about it, because if I'm going to prospect, it's going to be worth it, and mass prospecting is worth it. I just sell my laystone outright. So I hope this data helped, this data collection helped. If you have any questions about how to make gold with prospecting, jewel crafting at all, let me know. Make sure you like, share, most importantly, subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys to death. I'm out of here. Peace.